Ain't been up here in a while. So I'm checking in. See if I can. Yeah. What's up? I told y'all when I'm not up here, I'm making moves. I'm making moves, taking care of business, and making these ends meet the best way I can. No, I'm not selling drugs. I'm not gonna do anything of that nature. I'm not using anyone. I'm not doing anything of that nature. I'm not doing nothing negative or illegitimate. When I don't be live or I don't have a presence up here for a little while, I'm really taking care of business. So I was able to go live now. So I'm here. I wait on people to come in. You notice the difference. I had to do the chop. I had to chop it. I had to chop it off. Surely did. Had to chop it off. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. Sure enough, I be on my TikTok. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my content up on my TikTok. My TikTok, just like how this one, my YouTube channel, it says The Real DJ Monster. My TikTok is The Real Martrell Lane. That's my name. So you can just type it in, The Real Martrell Lane, and you will find my TikTok. And I'll be up there. I don't have crazy amounts of content, but you know, I've started uploading content and I've directed a lot of my attention to TikTok so I can get that page jumping off. Right, get my followers up and going on my TikTok. So if you want to know my TikTok, again, it is The Real Martrell Lane. That's my TikTok. Just like how this is The Real DJ Monster, my TikTok is The Real Martrell Lane. Martrell. All right. So I've been up there just kind of showing, like, just giving that page some attention and kind of networking up there too, you know. And my followers is really starting to grow up there. So hold on. According to the community, you have violated one of the rules. You have 30 seconds to end this live before your account gets banned. That's crazy. Is that really real? That's crazy. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if that's really real. 30 seconds. If my YouTube get banned, go to my TikTok. What's up, y'all? What's good, Hendrix? What's good, Robert Miles? What's good, yo? Y'all having a good day? Who that right there? Can y'all me? Nah, he trolling. Man, you know, folks like that, man. When I was on TikTok last night, like, it was somebody that was coming in people's like chat saying that same thing, yo, and it was driving people crazy. But that's good, Miles. Look, guess what, y'all? You see, I had to do the chop, right? I had to do the chop. I had to do the chop because I got a job. Let's go in there like swimwear. The struggle almost over. The struggle almost over with. Thanks, yo. Yeah, these glasses, man. I appreciate it, man. Look, y'all know I like some glasses, man. I gotta have some shades. You know what I'm saying? Here's my real face, too. Here's my real face. But I got to have some shades, man. I got to have something over my face, man. I tell you, man, you know, this job, it really, like, came through, like, literally last minute. And this job, man, I gel coat. Like let me show you. I'm gonna show you. Look, here I'm at the job right now because I'm about to go in. I got to clock in. I can clock in from my phone. All right, look. I make them. I make those boats right there. And then I paint the inside of it. I paint the inside parts. And do y'all know those boats have V6 engines, yo. Big V6 engines. And then they got boats here, they putting 3 and 4 motors on them, yo. Like I be reading the invoices, and people be ordering their boats with rocket launcher hosting, you can like mounts, you know, and then they order them with systems in it. So these boats be coming with subwoofers in them and amplifiers in them. I'm just like, wow, you know, like I can't believe this, you know. So it's, yo, this is something that like it was coming. Like, you know, y'all see my struggle. You see where you can go to my channel. Y'all see where the stuff I done been through, man. You know, I had to endure a lot. I went from having a family to not having a family, having a vehicle to not having a vehicle, and like literally walking everywhere. Then once I got through that, I went from having a job to not having a job and not having a vehicle and not having a family. So now here it is, it's about to be May, and I'm just now getting a job, yo. And I'm working it. I am here super early. I gotta be here at 7:30. You know what time it is right now? 7:09. I am not about to fumble this. I'm not about to fumble this. I spent my money on a nice, reliable vehicle. And it was an investment. This vehicle, I haven't done any type of work to it at all, other than put the little system in it I put like a small system in it, but I didn't pay for it. It's something I had. Like, I went to the place that took my truck, and I got my stuff out my truck. And speaking on them, they took my truck back in September. Do you guys know that they sent me a letter in the mail a couple of days ago with the outstanding balance of over $7,000 that they're trying to charge me for storage and repairs to my truck, and that they're putting a mechanical lien on it or something of that nature, or want to take me to court or something like that? That's what I call prejudice, yo. These folks is really prejudiced. You can go on my channel and you can check it out for yourself. They were nasty, prejudiced people. And I'm telling you, down here where I'm at has some nasty, prejudiced business owners. How you gonna take my vehicle from me and then charge me for stealing it, and then charge me for doing work that I was gonna do to it? You know, so, you know what I'm saying? That's why you guys see that I had a plan. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by me. Holler at me. I'm gonna try to do the best I can at being attentive towards YouTube. Like I said, you can go to my TikTok. If you go to my TikTok, make sure you let it be known who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I can shout you out, and I can uplift you for real, and let it be known, you know what I'm saying, that you loyal and X, Y, and Z. But $7 grand, over $7 grand, y'all. That truck was a 2001 Chevrolet Suburban. I put the second motor in, and all I did was I cut one catalytic converter off. I put 8-inch tips on it, and I mean did a 3-inch lift on it. You know what I'm saying? Which only did the 3-inch on the front, and I still got the 3-inch blocks to go in the back right now. And they're charging me over $7 grand. And on top of that, I still got a new front end at the house right now. The ball joints, like all of that. All of that is at my house right now. So them people are very prejudiced, very, very prejudiced, man. You know, so I'm trying to really get away from this place. So, but yeah, you guys, man, I appreciate you guys for clapping for me and cheering me on. I appreciate y'all for praying for me. I appreciate y'all for following and subscribing. Like, you guys, I'm an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't choose to crash out. Don't choose to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because I chose the reward. You know what I mean? Snapchat, I used to use Snapchat, but it was more so for their filters and stuff. I used to use Snapchat though, like I'm using YouTube, but Snapchat got more like for entertainment, like kiddie type stuff or whatever the case was. So, you know, I kind of just I started using Snapchat for my my shorts or whatever for Instagram. So the filters, you know what I'm saying? Snapchat has really dope filters. You know, Instagram do too. You know, but TikTok has dope filters too. I'm not gonna lie. You know, but yeah, you know, just take it from me. Choose not to say nothing. Choose not to retaliate. Like choose to cry rather than to yell. You dig what I'm saying? Because karma, yo. And the reward for you holding back is phenomenal, y'all. It makes me feel so great that I am on the come up and it is coming. That I'm on my way, that I'm walking or running and jumping, hopping, skipping there. Because I know that there is a there. The reward is there. The problem was I was dragging too many people that had a mentality of a brick. They was just heavy and stuck and stay there type deal. All right, Mr. Miles. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, man. So that was the problem. And you can't take everybody with you. You can't. You can't take everybody with you. You can't do that. You can't. It ain't your there is not meant for them. It's not meant for everybody. It is not meant for everybody. I was like, this I guess a psychic or something inboxed me on my Facebook and was inboxing me all through the night. And I really try to stay away from those people because from my understanding, it's not really godly and, you know, that's not of the Lord, you know. And that person was trying to tell me they kept seeing something bad is about to happen to me. And something about they keep seeing me in the accident and they keep hearing a bunch of screaming and stuff like that. And, you know, it kind of freaked me out at first, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it shouldn't freak me out, you know? Like, I'm going to trust in God, and whatever happens to me, happens to me. I'm going to be the best driver I can be, and I always done that. That's why I have CDLs. Good drivers have other licenses. Don't just have one license. Just like good shooters don't have just one gun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you know, we was kind of chatting. I won't give it too much information, but I was definitely speaking to that person on the same level. I had to step outside of myself in order to speak to that person. And then that person wanted my first name, middle name, and last name, and you know, and I just won't really, like, if I'm not gonna give you public information about me. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you're kind of just being annoying, you know what I'm saying? Like if I feel like you got other like ulterior motives, I'm just gonna let you go get it. You know what I'm saying? but I'm not gonna help you. Like, I'm not gonna help you steal my identity. I'm not gonna help you steal anything about me. You're just gonna have to do your work. You know what I mean? So, so for my lunch, you see how big this bag is, y'all. This is my lunch. You know what I mean? I'm eating fruit. I'm eating salad. I'm drinking water, bottles of water, and kiwi. I gotta see what's up with this. This is a little too soft for me. The kiwi too soft for me. You know, I'm eating that fruit. This is really soft. By the way, I normally eat this. I normally eat the brown. I eat the whole kiwi except for the ending parts. But this kiwi is soft. All right. All right. But yeah, you know, and I'm dating to marry, by the way. I'm dating to marry. I can't do the girlfriend, boyfriend thing because I don't have a girlfriend, boyfriend mentality. I don't have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? And so I was dating a girlfriend and she had a girlfriend mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just can't get used to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get used to that, you know, because those mentalities, those people who has those type mentalities, it's like they're willingly wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're wasting their time, they're wasting your time. They're waiting on the right person, so they got you instead. Just like if you have that boyfriend mentality, you are wasting their time waiting on the right person. I don't have that mentality, yo. I just can't get used to the girlfriend, boyfriend type stuff. You know, I'm a husband. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not a husband anymore, but I'm husband material. So, you know, I just can't click out of that husband mindset. So I have a husband mindset. So I have to accommodate my mindset. And so, you know, I gotta be a husband. I gotta find me a wife. You know, I gotta find me a woman that knows how to value me, you know, and knows how to value my kids. And you know, I gotta find me somebody who's worth it, who's spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who I could lay out my situation to them and they pick it up and they help handle it with me. Because I'm going through something where it don't take just me to get out. You know what I'm saying? I need help getting out. That's why I push the family ordeal. Like, you gotta have family. Like, you know, what's gonna happen if you lose your car and, you know what I'm saying, it's in the middle of the year and tax time ain't here, you don't have no money to buy you a new car or whatever, you need a new car or you need a cash car. Like, what are you gonna do about that? You know what I'm saying? Family is everything. And I really encourage people to get themselves together, get into a group of family members, and you guys come up with some type of money pool or something like that, because it's your survival. Think about cavemen or cave people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody crammed up in one cave. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you think tribes stick together? You know what I'm saying? They help each other out. And they expand. You know what I'm saying? The tribes will show you when you stick together, you expand. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. It's not going to work, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. So yeah, family is everything. And me personally, I'm not gonna rekindle anything that was bad for me. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, when I started, when everything really started to hit the fan for me, people didn't change. I saw the real them. They didn't change. I just saw the real them. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not going to go and rekindle anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I'm here dropping jewels about family. Family sticks together. You do not choose sides. There's no sides, right? Well, there's a right side and a wrong side, a good side and a bad side. The good side or the evil side. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a war out here between good and evil. It is definitely a war out here between good and evil. So if you for me, to secure my kids' future and secure my household, I had to sacrifice those family members that had bad tendencies and was doing bad things. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want and toxic things. Because I don't want my kids to pick up on that. I don't want my kids to think riding around with no license is okay. I don't want my kids to think riding around and smoking dope is okay. I don't want my kids to think that riding around and selling dope is okay. I don't want my kids to think that, you know what I'm saying, stealing and going in these stores and stealing clothes and stuff like that is okay. I don't want my kids to think that shaking their is okay. So therefore, if my family members, I apologize, but if y'all not living right, you can't be around my kids. If you are exploring your sexuality and you messing with sex toys and you messing with the same sex and stuff like that, you can't be around my kids. If you're drinking a whole bunch of alcohol and stuff like that, you can't be around my kids. That's me. That's my standards. I don't care what the standards was when y'all was being raised and what y'all made y'all standards. I don't care about that. When it comes to my kids, toxic family members will not be around my kids because I'm trying to solve the family issue, the family root problem. That's why. I don't care about the standards that the other family members, when they got kids and they can be around, my kids gonna know right from wrong. Okay, cool. But my kids don't need to sit here and think that smoking weed every single day is okay. Even though they legalized it in some places or whatever, I don't want my kids having that in their mind as I'm gonna get to a certain age. I'm gonna get to a certain age and I'm gonna smoke weed. I'm gonna get to a certain age and I'm gonna get drunk every day of my life. You know what I'm saying? No, this is my legacy. This is my legacy here. And I'm in control of that. And I refuse to allow for my family members, my toxic family members, to raise my kids. No. So my kids can turn out the complete opposite of me. No. I got to go. I got to go at 7:25. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go check out the other page. It's my TikTok. The real Martrell Lane. And y'all take care. All right. Peace.